Hello and welcome to Elecspo, and it is episode 3 of our Newcastle Takeover series. By the year 2028 the trophy drought was over, but still the Premier League title eluded the Magpies. We're going to keep on going with this until they win it, maybe even beyond, we'll just see. But today we start on August the 1st, 2032, 12 years into the future. The Saudis, Amanda Stabley and the Rubens are still calling the shots in the boardroom, but there's been one big change on the touchline. Marcelino's time as Toon Boss is over, clocking in at 7 years and 151 days as manager. That's pretty impressive, but he was still given his marching orders on May 20th, 2029, literally one day after he won Newcastle their first FA Cup since 1955. Clearly a lot's changed at St James's Park here. If that had happened in reality, the manager would get a statue and a contract for life. Marcelino is now the Tottenham boss, but in his place Newcastle have hired one of the biggest names in world football, Zinedine Zidane. Less than a month after losing his job at Chelsea, Zidane was back in the game, appointed as Newcastle's first real blockbuster manager of the Saudi era. And the first thing he did was appoint Sergio Ramos as assistant manager. There's probably a good chance that red cards are on the up now in black and white. But Zidane has continued Newcastle's trophy tradition since taking over and has already got his hands on 3 medals. He won the 2030 Europa League, the European Super Cup just months later, and in May 2032 his side beat Arsenal 4-0 to win the FA Cup. But the Premier League title is still yet to arrive at St James's Park. However, Zidane has finally established the Magpies as a top 4 team. His first season ended in 4th, and he followed that up with back-to-back third place finishes. Newcastle are getting closer and closer to the title, but it's taken them 12 years to even mount a challenge. So that's what's happening on the pitch. Let's have a look at the transfers, and there's actually something I missed in the last video. It says here that in May 2026, Yasser Al-Rumayyan scaled down funding, and he would do the same in June 2030. So there is less money being pumped into the club, but they are still listed as rich, so I don't think it's anything too drastic or anything to worry about. Right, so here we are on the transfer page, and you can clearly see that spending has scaled down. There's a lot more money going out of the club. Obviously this was the 2026-27 season, which we've already looked at, where Newcastle actually made a profit in the transfer window. And then they just splashed a load more cash the year after. But we're starting here with the 2028-29 season. You can see here Newcastle brought in £250 million on player sales compared to £74 million spent on bringing players in. They only brought 3 in. Obviously we looked at Claudio Pina the last time, I'm sure you all remember. And then the first signing they made on the 1st of September, Chris Mepham. All the wonder players that have came in, Mason Greenwood, Vinicius Jr, Ansu Fati, yet in the summer of 2028 they signed Chris Mepham from Bournemouth for £31 million. No idea why, he's already left. Let's have a look here. Barely played, was pretty crap. After 2 seasons sold to Wolves for a third of the price, absolutely pointless. It's no wonder Marcelino got the sack with transfers like that. They also signed Jair, that man there from Santa Fe. Gonna guess he's left? He has. And they spent £40 million on Ere Aydin from Barcelona, another regen. We're getting into total regens now. A Turkish left back who's also left. At least they made it. No, they didn't make a. Christ, Newcastle are woeful in the transfer window. They bring players in, barely play them, sell them off for half the price, and then PSG double the money after a year. Idiots. Right, so we'll see who went out. Alessandro Bastoni was the big one. David Clayton, whoever he is. Let's have a look at him. Playing for Galatasaray now, good luck to him. Soyuncu went to Bournemouth on loan. He's retired now because I can't click on him. Jorge Gonzalez was the other big departure, £40 million to Norwich. And he's still there, scoring a few goals. Christ, Norwich were in the Championship and spent £40 million on a striker. This game is mental. On to the next season, 2029-2030. So this is the first season of the Zinedine Zidane era. Newcastle did splash out this summer, £231 million given it the new manager, with only 86 coming in. Gonzalo Maroni was the first signing on a free. He's actually real. Attacking midfielder. It was pretty good. Oh no, he wasn't. Well, he was. He got 2 goals in 5 appearances. I'm thinking he's done well then. I'm looking at Boca Juniors. Oh, that was his only his 2nd season in Europe. What a wasted talent, whoever he is. João Vitor came in for just shy of 90 million. The big signing was Roger Lopez from Valencia. Let's have a look at him. Centre midfielder. He's still there. 300 grand a week. That's a lot of money. And he's just enjoyed his best season. 15 assists, 4 goals. He seems pretty good. A good investment at £99 million. Some other interesting names. Lloyd Allen. Sounds like a regen. He is. Right back. Yeah, he screamed right back, didn't he? He's like a new Gary Neville. Not even that good. Waste of money. Going out. Oh, Brian Harries has got... Brian Harries, sorry, the Colombian. The centre midfielder left. Again, he's not really doing anything to Chelsea. He's already been out on loan. And they've also got rid of Daniel Malen. That's a surprise. Oh, he's already gone on loan. And then he's been sold. That is a surprise. He was doing well for Newcastle after arriving for 100... Christ, Newcastle spent £107 million on him. And then they sold him to Benfica for absolute buttons. God, money is not an option for the Saudis. This is madness. Romario Barrow went out on loan. He's only a key player, so obviously Zidane was having a bit of a clear out. But we'll go on to the next season. Things are levelling out a bit here. £175 million spent on 3 players, one of which was a free. And £152 million coming in. So a turnover of... Quick maths, 18 million? No, that's wrong. That's totally wrong. 23 million. Yes, 23 million. I've got a maths A level as well. That's terrible. So the big signing was £122 million on Paul Hamilton from Everton. Northern Irish centre midfield. Sorry, he's an attacking midfielder. And he has been really good. 13 goals in his first season, 12 in his next. Some high averages. It's clear to say Newcastle are getting some more consistent talent coming into the team. Elecspo, that's not right how you say it, but he's an attacking midfielder in the reserves. Played a few games, done out. But he didn't cost anything, so that's fine. Zidane loves a bargain, doesn't he? And Joshua Zirkzee from SIPG in China, 53 million. Already gone to Krasnodar, sold off for... exactly, what's it? 9 games for 50 million. Sold a year later for 12. Absolutely pointless. The Soul players, Chris Mepham there, gone, we saw before. Karamoto Dembele's gone to Everton. Daniel Malen, we mentioned him. Gonzalo Moroni, we've mentioned him before. There's Aiden gone to PSG. That gentleman there, he's gone to Juventus. Blagojevic, is he a goalkeeper? He's not. He just sounded like a goalkeeper. He sounded like he had a goalkeeper's name. He did absolutely now in a Newcastle shirt. So many players just wasted. Here we come, the 2031-2032 season. Another big spend, £228 million going out, 101 coming in. You can see there Ben Chilwell went to Bournemouth, he's now retired. I thought it said Neil Maupay, but no, it's Nigel Mooney, of course. Big departure was Sasha Aufrit. I mean, these are players I've never even heard of, never even noticed them. He was a left winger. Didn't really do much, he's at PSG now. Now they made a profit though. Finally they've made a profit. Well, I've looked at the players coming in, £85 million, the joint most expensive arrival this year. Carl Collier, a centre-back. He looks like a brute, doesn't he? Oh, he's rapid. That's pretty good for a centre-back. And he can pass out from the back. This is so modern. First season, pretty average. Nothing to shout about. Well, no, it is worth shouting about. Other big arrival was Pacom Bardi, the Newcastle's new number 10. He had one good season in the Premier League with Bournemouth. He got 18 goals in 31 games. That is great. To spend £85 million on him though, that is a bit extreme. Although, I guess you could say it's worked. 13 goals in 32 appearances, 8 man of the matches. Fair enough, you know. It's not my money. Vinicius Lincoln's arrived from a team in Brazil. Is that just what the regens are now? You just put Vinicius in front of it. Vinicius Jr. I haven't got another one. But Vinicius Lincoln, he's the left winger. Doing pretty average. And Luis Carlos for 10 million. Jose Paulo for 28 million. A lot of investment from South America here. And we'll move on to the most recent, the current season. Only 80 million came in so far. No, nothing really exciting there. Someone's gone to Qatar for 10 million. They've spent £114 million on Andre Montero. He's a striker from Portugal. Newcastle have got a lot of strikers here. Doing pretty good for Real Madrid. Can he do the same for Newcastle? We'll see in the next round of the simulation, because we're going to have to go again since they haven't won the Premier League. We'll have a look at the quick squad here. William Saliba's still there. You like to think he's doing well. It's doing alright. There's a few seasons he's been below a 7, which for 128 million quid isn't great. Mason Greenwood, the most expensive player in the club's history, 226 million I think it was. He's hitting double figures every season bar one, but he's only once got more than 20 in the league. Alan Shearer's record's still going to be intact, put it that way. Hudson-Odoi, he's doing alright. Eduardo Camavinga, he's the captain now. 400 grand a week. And he's getting worse. He's getting worse. He's 29 now. 108 caps for France. That is disappointing. Scott Tate in the middle. He's the Filipino lad. I think I'd said he was the best ever Filipino. Apparently there was someone who played for Barcelona who was brilliant as well. But I mean, Scott Tate's doing alright, isn't he? Not doing too bad at all. Max Aarons, he's still kicking about at the age of 32. He only got 5 caps for England. He's on £375,000 a week. Still Newcastle's main right back, even though he's not in the team there. I don't know why. Must be from a friendly. Ansu Fati's still there. Mohamed Hatteran. A lot of the real players have gone though. We'll have a quick look at the staff. As you can see there, Sergio Ramos as the assistant manager. There was a couple of interesting names that came in. Vladimir Weiss is a scout. You remember him from Manchester City. This name isn't that interesting, but it is interesting to me. Fernando Troiani. It's only interesting because I've got him as a scout on my Newcastle season on FM15. So it's not even that fun. And the other interesting name was Andre Pierre Gignac, the assistant manager at the under-18s. Great. What an appointment. So there we have it. Newcastle still haven't won the Premier League, but they've got a marquee manager, one of the best talents in world football today. They're still rich, and they're getting closer to the title. But we will leave it there. We're going to simulate this another 4 years. So next time we're doing another of these videos, it'll be August the 1st, 2036. 16 years in the future. Will Newcastle have won the Premier League title in this fictional scenario where a takeover happened that isn't going to happen? But we will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Drop a comment in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Elecspo. And until next time, we will see you around.